You know, brothers and sisters, there is a people in our community who don't get the love that they deserve, and those are the matchmakers. Those are the uncles and aunties who take one for the team in every community, who have their little lists or their Excel sheets or whatever it is that they do, and they're looking out for this guy over here and this sister over there, and who is that person and where do they live? Right? And people say they're so noisy. Why is that sister or auntie or uncle or whoever always thinking about me? You should be happy they're thinking about you. You know, when you're able to bring two people together, that was something that the Sahaba very much involved themselves with. You know, the Prophet ﷺ said in Ibn Majah, "Lam nara lil mutahabbina mithla nikah." We haven't seen anything better for those who are in love like marriage. But sometimes being in love isn't enough. Sometimes you need a little help along the way. You know, Ibn al-Qayyim in his incredible work, Ad-Da' wa Dawa, The Illness and the Cure, which has recently been translated by Shaykh Muhammad al-Shinawi, you can find online, inshallah ta'ala, you can purchase. Ibn al-Qayyim mentions that Zubaydah, who was a righteous woman, was on the road to Mecca for Hajj, and she read on a wall some verses of poetry. أما في عباد الله أو في إمائه كريم يجلي الهم عن ذاهب العقل له مقلة أما الماقي قريحة وأما الحشا فالنار منه على رجلي. He says, among any of the slaves of Allah, to see I would be glad. A noble who relieves the grief of someone gone mad. He has an eye, though his eyeballs are most sore. As for his insides, the fire within makes them roar. This guy's basically talking about how he's in love and he needs help. So she vowed to help the speaker if she could find him and unite between him and his beloved. Now, during her stay in Muzdalifah, she heard someone recite the two verses and track them down. And he claimed to have said them about the daughter of his paternal uncle, whose family vowed to not marry her off to him. Like, this is a guy who wants to marry his cousin, and her family is like, absolutely not. So after Hajj, she turns towards that town. She goes with her people towards that town, and she continues to give them money until they married her off to the man. And it turned out that the woman was even more in love with him than he was with her. And so Zubaydah would consider it one of her greatest good deeds. And she would say, nothing pleases me more than uniting between that man and his wife. Nothing pleases that more. Like, when you think of being someone who actually facilitates two people getting married, you're getting rewarded for every interaction, every good morning, every day that they spend, every dollar that he spends on her or she spends on him, the raising of their children, all of that becomes residual income for you. So why have we as a community turned away from that source of incredible goodness? Or why have we allowed it to just be the job of very few people in our community?